Hello. That's right, it's Nintendo. We do a Nintendo again today. It's EarthBound at last. Finally, a game that I've been wanting to stream for quite some time. I have not played EarthBound in several years. So while I remember the broad strokes, some of the minutiae may be lost to me. I've played through Mother 3 more recently, actually. This is loud. Man, I just turned this volume down. I just turned it down. Ugh. Okay. EarthBound title screen always loud. Yeah, I checked my volume before starting this. EarthBound title screen. Super noisy. 1,000-Year Door. Yeah, that's also another loud title screen. It's gonna be fast. Stereo. I actually like giving it a flavor. When I first played, I did peanut. So it's gonna be peanut. And you're just gonna have to deal with the orange. Please name him. So I'm probably gonna go with the defaults for them. Unless people have thoughts. I debated about naming, like, at least Paula Mori. But that might be weird if everyone else has their default names and then Paula is not. So I'll keep Paula as is. Okay, desu ka? The default names are good. I agree. Okay, desu ka? I guess... What if I scroll through? Because I know King's the default. Peach, Sparky, Rex, Baby, Rover, Misty... You know what? Peach. It's gonna be Peach. Can we name the dog Cosmo? You know what? Sure. Let's do that. Peach is a good name too. But in honor of Cosmo. There we go. Oh, we have to go back and name Ness Mario. That's gonna make it weird. I'm actually gonna make my favorite food stew. For reasons maybe I'll get into at some point during the game. It's a very silly reason. I do genuinely really like stew. My favorite thing when I first played through this game, it was gaming. Gaming, I think. Hammer? Love. Gifts? Slime. Gaming. Boxing. Rockin'. Dreamin' might be too on the nose. I do like slime. But it says, like, your favorite thing is hammer. Do you mean hammering things, or you just really admire hammers? I don't remember what the Japanese default favorite foods are. I've seen what they are, but I don't remember. Actually, in Mother 3, it was Dream. I made it Dream. Maybe I'll do that too. Well, people are gonna think the YouTuber. Never mind. Slime. Favorite thing? Hammer. Love. Oh, dang. Can I change mine? Slime. I don't want to keep slime. I don't know what... Anybody else have a thought? I guess the problem is that we're stuck with this. This really was a 90s game. If people weren't aware, when EarthBound was released in North America, the tagline was, "This game stinks." Oh man, Squid. Oh, I feel like that's appropriate because Splatfest, and also... Can I make it Splatin'? PK Splat. There we go. Splat. It's gonna be Splat. He's Splat and cool. Alright. Wow. It's like advanced slime. The year is 1990X. That's right, that's the big shot. Wow. Onet, a small town in Eagle Land. That house probably costs like $5 million now. Nessa's house. Oh. I guess we have to deal with it. Also, it is pronounced Onet. Going by the Japanese version. No problem here. EarthBound has a very odd system for interacting with the world around you. Hey, bro. Did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? Ness opened the present. There was a cracked bat inside. Ness takes it. Nice. Now we can do violence. I mean, that's her sister's bat, but whatever. I believe our sister's name is Tracy. Hello, Tracy. You don't actually have to go through the menu to inspect things. You can press L if you want. What was that noise? Ness, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to go check it out? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. Our mom is really chill with this. Got her little hat, you know, to keep the sun out of our eyes at 2 in the morning. And her little knapsack. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? Ness's mom picking her battles. But so yeah, you can either press A, which will bring up this menu, and then you can press talk to, etc. Or you can just press L, and you can do talk right away. Beep. Oh, no service. Be careful. Come home as soon as you can. Mail? No. I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. Don't panic. It's just a... What? Meteorite. The... Who? Fell. I just wanna... What? Go home. Well, he also sleepy, I think, like all of us. Onet police are famous for closing roads if something is going on. We are going for the world record. Did you hear the big bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it, okay? I am going to try to be the first to get there. Oh yeah, he's zooming. Godspeed, dude. Oh, hi. Pokey, my brother, ran out of here to chase after a police car. He said, Picky, you should stay home. So I'm watching our house. Mom and Dad aren't home yet. They went out to an elegant restaurant. Also, yeah, that's true. Pressing L is preferable because you can't check people and you can't talk to objects, as Endora said, but pressing L will automatically default to the correct one. So, like, if I try to check Picky here, it'll just be like, no problem here. And if you try to talk to an object, I think it says, who are you talking to? Hello, Jacob. I'm curious how many folks here... Maybe it's odd to ask so early in the stream, but how many folks here are familiar with this game? Or have played it before? Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto. I have insomnia. Don't be insensitive. A meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. You kids are wandering around and I'm hungry. I hate my job. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? About as uninitiated as it's possible to be. Played a bit of it, didn't realize it. Oh. You've beaten it, one of the few RPGs you've beaten. Hey you! Don't you know what time it is? No. Maybe he wanted to ask the time. But we're both too awkward to answer. Ness opened the present. There was a bread roll inside. Ness takes it. Yeah, I think the first time I officially encountered Ness was Smash Bros, the N64 one. Hey Ness, hiya buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you. Whoops! I almost told you about my... by the way, Ness, did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? This guy is Wario, I think. Garlic, strong. Treasure hunter! This is Liar X Adjurate's house. Yeah, it's Wario for sure. That meteorite looks different than usual. It's strange and marvelous, as well as mysterious. Ooh. Do you see a lot of meteorites, sir? Shh. Shh. Nice timing, Ness. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? No. You're not friends, but aren't you neighbors? Come on, help me out here. What if I say we are friends? And you live in the house next to his. I see. Could folks excuse me for 2 seconds? There is a cat on the counter. A moment. Okay, there we go. Clear out, get out of my way. Clear out, get out of my way. Clear out, get out of my way. Clear out, of way I'll get my... Whoops, my mistake. I meant get out of my way. Should have said that to the cat. Hey.
Hey, Ness. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops... Oops. I mean officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers.
Thanks, Pokey. Hello, Shorty, how are you? Is that a Snorlax? I am entranced. Pokey sounding like Eric Cartman, yeah. I could see that. So I'm sure some of you are probably aware, especially if you know Mother 3, that his name is actually intended to be Porky, but the way his name is written in Japanese, Porky, could be romanized either as Porky or Pokey, just the way the language works. So they picked one and it was not the correct one, but you know, 50-50 shot, I suppose. Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessarily to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Not even gonna give me a snack. Later that night. Oh, great. Just trying to sell me something at 3 in the morning. Can I slow down? Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. They're like bapping at it with both hands. My land! Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? I've got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm just gonna lie still for now. What?
Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks, they're the local ruffians. They were really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friends. Won't you help me find Picky?
No.
If you refuse me, I'll say something that'll cut you like a knife. Will you come with me?
No.
Okay. I won't say anything to hurt you. Will you please come with me?
No. Okay, he's never gonna say what cuts me like a knife. I want to know. I want the pain.
Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am?
I know that the dog is unreliable, but you should take Cosmo along. The cracked bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. I've gotten dressed and undressed and dressed and undressed twice in one night. I'm already exhausted. I need to go back to bed again. Like an Aerith situation, yes, I think that's fairly equivocal. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. Let's got the cookie. You can also leave anything you don't need with me. Do you want me to hang on to something? No, I'm good. Be careful. Better not be oatmeal chocolate chip.
All right. You go out in front, and I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going.
Pokey joins you. Do you want me to go with you? I guess I have no choice. Let's go. Such loyalty. Cosmo joins you. I want to read that book too, the Legends of Localization one, but yeah, no coffee table. Ness, answer the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero, at least. Slam. Beep. Thanks, Dad. Is it just you, or is there always something that feels off about your clothes? After you put them back on, after you already jammied up early in the night, yes. The runaway dog is making a loud piercing howl. I'm not gonna read all of this, because I'm gonna wear out my throat if I do. Is the volume still good, by the way? This is a loud game during the battles as well. Woohoo. We beat up a dog and got stronger. Do not do this in real life. Also, very belatedly, to answer your question, I am well. Yeah, I figure the game's a little loud. I am well, but I'm very sleepy. I got home from work today, and I arrived home at like maybe, geez, a little before 1. And I was so tired, I just passed out. I got home and I had to go to bed. I couldn't even have lunch. And I wanted to get up earlier, but I just slept until 5. Oh, I got a cookie from a bird. Maybe sanitize that first. You know what? I'm gonna use an item. You all proud of me? Wow, 6 HP. Let's do it. Let's eat 2 cookies. Wow. The luxury. Okay, folks, what's the best cookie? Or just a cookie that you like? I haven't made them in a while, but I like to make cardamom shortbread. I don't want to do it too often because cardamon's expensive, and also if I have something too often, no matter how much I enjoy it, I get sick of it. But cardamom shortbread, I find, adds a nice, sophisticated air without really being any more complicated than your average shortbread cookie recipe. And it's very nice to dunk in tea. It's one of the reasons I like shortbread. Also, what is with this dog's eyes? Just the way the whites jut out like that. It's kind of like a Sonic the Hedgehog uni-eye. Or maybe the dog is wearing cat's eye glasses for a bit of irony. I've had Snickerdoodle a few times when I was in the States. Delicious cookie. Not a thing here? Cardamom is a good flavor, I agree. Any cookie so long as it's undercooked, like sort of gooey. I know if the types of cookies I make, like shortbread, would be very good undercooked, because I like them on the browner side. Never had white chocolate macadamia because I'm allergic. So I'll just have to imagine how delicious it is. Actually, I'm gonna heal myself. Why not? Heal thyself. Oh, woof! If I knew this was gonna be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. Thanks, bud. The loyalty. Hey.
Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Geez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother.
What a miserable family. I feel bad for Picky.
Ness, do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around?
No.
Oh, come on, you must hear it.
A bee I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And, in the future, all is devastation. Gygas, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. This I believe. Gygas's monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygas. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygas. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. Did you listen to what I told you? Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. Buzzbuzz now joined you.
Ness, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said? I'm not one of those 3, am I? 'Cause I'm not into that kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart's almost pounding right out of my chest.
Caution, there are still lots of fires burning here and there. It's hot. I want to take a souvenir home, come on. All is devastation, but, don't sweat it or anything. Ness, buddy, I have something to tell you, and only you. Can you come visit me later? Alone? Yeah, Snickerdoodle, I guess, is American cuisine. You do have culture. You enjoy a Snickerdoodle cookie. You do not care for Trader Joe's Snickerdoodle beer. Ugh. And I say ugh as someone who does like beer. I don't like sweet things. And I just imagine it would be sweet. Uh-oh. It's been a long time, Buzz Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygas's plans. But, Buzz Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. The Starman Jr. blocked the way. Good thing we have a very strong insect with us. Good job, Picky. Thanks, Pokey. Novelty Cokes, huh? Pickle flavored peanut butter and jelly. I like unusual flavors, but I don't drink soda. I mean, I would try something that was pickle flavored, but not Coke. Like pickle juice or something. I would have that. Strunk. Ginger flavor, huh? I do like ginger, but I still wouldn't drink Coke. Oh, I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygas, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygas's influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Would pickle-flavored cocaine be better? Discuss. Oh, I guess I should probably take Pokey and Picky home, huh? You can kind of see where they get it from, huh? Where in Sam Hill have you boys been? We'll have to think of a suitable punishment. I mean, nobody says Sam Hill without some sort of regional accent. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really gonna get it now. Why do they have different accents relative to their children? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Ooh. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less, but because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. Uh-huh. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. Oh, I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. I was much weaker than I thought. So you must now begin your adventure. See, you... Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gygas, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onet. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? How cruel would it be to say no and make him say it all again as he's dying? All right. You are a very intelligent young man, and... Oh, the pain. Everything is getting dark. Ugh. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 Your Sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone, but did you want to hear the story one more time? I'm good. Good. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Ness got the sound stone. Are you at least gonna sweep that up? No. Apparently, the amount of money would more accurately translate to $1 million bajillion dollars. I remember reading that on the Legends of Localization website, which is a very thorough comparison between the Japanese and English versions of EarthBound. Well, we're mourning our new friend's death. Time for a photo. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Woo! There he goes. Fuzzy Pickles, your pickles are moldy. I'm gonna call Dad. So I'm not gonna read like every little bit of dialogue because I will ruin my voice. So I hope that is acceptable. You're back? Don't bother yourself with talking now. You look too tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some stew and scoot up to bed. You know, I looked over at the chat, reading some stuff that I missed, and I just see, I feel like pickle cocaine would burn even more than regular cocaine. I guess I don't have a frame of reference, nor do I care to have a frame of reference. Oh, there's birds out and about. And the birds are more dapper than I'll ever be. Oh, what? Can you pickle cocaine? Well, I mean, think about the chemical process involved in pickling. Criminy, I'm gonna have to go back and heal again. Cocaine drowned in vinegar and salts. But you're gonna make the cocaine unhealthy. Don't do drugs. I'm saying this emphatically, do not do drugs, thank you. Just to be clear. Okay. Maybe healing there was a little unnecessary, but whatever. The music here is nice, so it's fine. Pickle salt is a thing. What if you snorted that? Or, and I'm just spitballing here, what if you didn't snort that? South to the suburbs of Onet. I'm a little curious how people have pronounced Onet. I know, again, in the Japanese version, it's Onet. But I've also heard people say Onet and Onet. Onet Public Library. Use the library more. You should. A library is a nice place to learn stuff. I got a lot of info about EarthBound. You can borrow maps for nothing. Let's borrow a map. Hi! Kids can borrow only maps at this library. Do you want to borrow one? Sure. Here's a map. Onet isn't the only thing on the map. All the info is there except for the info that isn't there. Pressing the X button allows you to view the map at any time. How convenient. You know, the X button, located near the top. Cool. This library sucks. Why did this map have a picture of my face on it? Own it is how you said it. Onet.
Ness, I'm doing watch-out duty for the hideout. Can you take over?
Sure.
Just kidding. Being watch-out is my job.
Okay, well, never mind then. I am using an Xbox controller, yes. I am not your enemy. I am simply your average run-of-the-mill mole. Would you like some hints on fighting enemies? Sure. Listen carefully. My hint involves which way you are facing when a battle with an enemy occurs. If you allow enemies to approach you from your back or side, they may get a surprise opening attack. When they approach you this way, your TV screen... No, I mean the world in front of you will show a red swirl for a second. On the other hand, if you approach an enemy from the back or side, you may get a surprise opening attack. In that case, your TV... Oops again! The world in front of you shows a green swirl. The point is, try to fight so that you always have the advantage. Thanks, Mole. Yeah, the Xbox controller button layout, it's... if you think about the Super Nintendo controller button layout, X and Y and A and B are reversed. Take me out! Coward. Hamburg. The arcade is full of sharks. I can't play there. It seems like I'm always here. I hope you don't mind. I'm so much more relaxed here. They never ask me, would you like fries with that shake? Don't you think you get more food value out of 14 bucks worth of hamburgers than 8 bucks worth of french fries? You'll feel better and more energetic if you eat better foods. You know, you recover more health if you eat more expensive food. You're right, I should go into the clubhouse the kid was guarding. Yeah, I might not read every NPC out loud because, we'll be here forever, and again, my voice. And also, I'm very sleepy. Bird! Again, I slept so much today, and I'm still tired. Yeah, you will not get more nourishment from more expensive food. You're gonna go to a fancy French restaurant that deals in like molecular gastronomy. I had to think of the word. There's going to be like a single green orb on your plate, and you poke it with your fork, and it bursts, and there's briefly in the air the smell of steak, and that's your whole meal. Yeah, you can either get a burger or a burger covered in gold flakes. I heard there's a big footprint on the hilltop behind the shack. I haven't seen it myself. It's just a rumor. This shack was locked by someone from City Hall, so we can't use it. The reason it was closed was because a punk named Frank may have trashed the place. What a drag. We can't even change our clothes, and hotels are so expensive. Are you two, like, related, or is it just a weird coincidence? Traveling Entertainer Shack. Yeah, I gotta find that, the clubhouse. Snake! I will say, EarthBound, I think, is at its most difficult at the very beginning of the game when Ness is all by himself. And you have precious few resources at your disposal. I love this game and a lot of things it does, but one thing I don't like is the inventory management. Where's the club? Oh, it was like, here it is. I had a dream about you, and you were traveling with a cute girl. If the dream comes true, say hi to her for me. After all, I'm single. I'll give you my Mr. Baseball cap. I know you wanted it for a long time. It's the best cap for someone really brave like you. Oh, thanks, kid. You've grown since I last saw you. You're beginning to look like a man. You're so cool. I think I really like you. Well, you know what I mean. Are these all children or, like, very tiny, like, middle-aged men? Just look at their fashions. No child dresses like that. Maybe that's why they're sequestered in a clubhouse. Oh, not the map. I'm getting, like, my video games mixed up. Is it other? There we go. Okay. So, wow. Witnessing vehicular manslaughter in progress. Oh god, a twofer. I love EarthBound, but one thing I don't like about it is the inventory management. I'm gonna take out some money. Cool. Do I have enough money to afford anything cool? No, that's not what I want. What do you got? What do you got? Cold remedy. Never mind. I can't believe a pharmacy only sells cold remedies. Can you imagine? T-ball bat. Cheap bracelet. Ugh. Does anybody know offhand? I wonder if the bracelet might actually be better, just because I need more defense. Do you want to, like, equip it here? I'm good. Actually, wait. Okay, yeah. Like, that didn't override my baseball hat. But no, we're good. Yeah, I don't like the inventory management in this game. The drugstore is to the east. East is the opposite of west. Thanks. So your inventory is this big. Each character has their own inventory, so each character you get will have their own, like, what, 14 slots per? But along with the problem of all your equipable items also taking up inventory slots, there's no dedicated key items pocket. And there's a few things you'll wind up... I shouldn't have picked up the town map. I forgot. No, you shouldn't throw the town map away. Heck. I was a fool. I forgot it took up an inventory slot. A girl named Paula lives in Tucson. Her mother runs a preschool out of their home. I can't remember the name of the school, but I heard Paula's really special. Why is she special? I forgot to ask. Oh well. You're gonna have to grind here anyway. Oh boy. Well, who's ready to beat up some small animals? I'll probably try fighting some sharks, actually. One of the nicer things about EarthBound... Ooh, wait. Actually, hang on, let me do this, and I'm gonna try and catch that butterfly. There we go. The magic butterfly made Ness relax, which actually restores your PP. At the bottom there. Not by much, but, you know, every little bit counts. Anyway, one thing I do enjoy about EarthBound is it's pretty lenient if you die. Like, you wake back up, I think at the last point you saved. And granted, all your non-Ness party members will be dead, and you have to pay money to revive them, which sucks, but you don't lose out on your experience or any progress, so there's that. And I think it's losing progress that I hate even more than having to spend money to revive people.
Do you want to meet Frank? You don't want Frank to beat you up, do you?
Maybe I do. That looks like a really dangerous pogo stick. And also, I don't really know how it functions. Like, that doesn't really look like a spring at the bottom. It's like just a point. Maybe that's because they're punk. Ugh. Finally. Oh, I got a burger from a person. Nice, 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 nice. Ooh. You lose half the money you have on hand and maybe the items you used. Do you? Heck, I keep... What game was I playing where, like, pressing X opens the menu? I don't know, but it's bothering me. Hey,
do you want to start a fight or what?
Aw, man. Maybe I should take it back. Maybe EarthBound isn't actually that nice if you die. I just like not losing progress and getting to keep your experience. That's nice. What would be really cruel is that if you die, you don't get to keep your experience or anything, and your items still vanish. I know there's games like that out there, but, you know, at that point, you might as well just reload. It was you. You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You better just beat it. I am sipping my tea before it gets tepid, so don't mind if I'm quiet. But I think also, especially for a game like this, I shouldn't worry about being talkative all the time. There's plenty of dialogue, and sometimes we just want to hear the music, the vibes, or play some Donkey Kong, or Space Invaders, or... I don't know what this looks like. I can't figure it out.
Hey kid, do you want to become a member? No. Don't be such a snob.
Bless. You just took that guy's head clean off. Love playing Stare. I love Stare. Maybe that's Cubert. Cubert is Stare. You sound like a real whiner to me. Don't get lippy or I'll kick your butt. Are you actually gonna, like, try and kick me butt? Kick me butt. Are you gonna kick me butt? Frank has an incredibly powerful weapon. If you get your hands on it, I bet you can stand against any enemy. Boy, I'm gonna be fumbling with this inventory for a while. This whole, oops. No, I don't want to go down the stairs. Yes Man Jr. is a good name. To tell you the truth, I like drinking tea and eating fresh vegetables. Well, me too. But that doesn't fit my super cool image. Me too. I guess I just have to accept this about myself. Oh, is that bottom one looking for a fight?
Spit, 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 saliva, spit, spit. You want some gum? Get your own Ugh.
I hate gum chewing.
When you buy an item that should be equipped, do you bother to actually equip it? I give a hint to my own enemy. I'm such a rockin' dude. I obviously have total confidence in my own abilities. So, are you ready to get it on, Spanky?
You are entirely too forward, and I'm like 10. Stop. Stop calling friends. How come you have friends? I guess because you're such a stand-up guy. Anyway, gum chewing is vile. I hate it. It just, for me, like... Not even just the act itself, but being near someone who is chewing gum, I can't handle it. It's a sensory nightmare for me. The noises, the smell, can't do it. Can't do it. Anyway, he will never play Stare again. I'm gonna try and heal maybe before I go in there. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think it'll take too long to level up again. So let me rifle through the trash. Can of fruit juice. Mmm. And then the hotel is somewhere. I guess I could just walk home. It's not like I have a lot of money. Oh, your PP is drained when you die. Okay, never mind. Actually, EarthBound is mean when you die. I take it back. But it's been a long time. You must forgive me. And again, more recently, I've played Mother 3, which has a lot of little quality of life improvements compared to EarthBound. Like bigger inventories and a dedicated key item pocket. My god. You know what? I should have looked to see if there was like a mod, like a quality of life EarthBound mod out there that just fixes the inventory. I remember once seeing a discussion about games with miserable inventory limits and mentioning EarthBound. And then several people going, what are you talking about? EarthBound doesn't have a bad inventory. You're just bad if you can't deal with it. Now, I don't think that's entirely fair. Maybe it's just me, but I don't like juggling the inventory in this game. And again, I love EarthBound. I think it's brilliant. But the fact that your slots are so limited and there's no dedicated key item pocket. Also, hello, Non-Magician. There is one, but not addressing inventory. A second one that addresses inventory, but it's too extreme a mod, alas. But I'm glad that such a thing exists. It's not even, like, refusing to acknowledge any faults in a decent game. It's that they feel that a reasonable criticism of a system is
Skill issue.
I don't think not enjoying juggling my inventory in this game is a skill issue, my friend. It is a fun issue, you know? And yes, there is a storage system, but I wish I didn't have to endure the storage system. Boy, day in and day out, it's this single man versus that truck, an immovable force, unstoppable object. If every player's sorry, let me try that again. If every player encounters it at some point, it is a flaw. That is a much better way of putting it. How am I gonna beans it against Frank? We'll find out.
I'm Frank. You are? Come on, can't you at least say your name?
I'm very shy. I'm in awe of your cool hair and your many knives. He's not vulnerable to hypnosis, is he? No. I mean, it could have just been that it didn't work, but... Stop saying mean things to me! Heh, he made my guts go down, but I smashed him anyway. Someone's bad at a game because they want to fill their pockets with maximum pizzas and burg instead of speedrunning. I know, right? Okay, time to heal. Time to heal. Wah. Oh, and Dora, you said the code words. You're going to summon Joe.
Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. And this is Frankie Stein Mark II.
It's beautiful. It's like his son. I don't want to beat up his son. I'm going to beat up his son. Ow. But I'm not going to feel good about it. Okay, time to heal. Shockingly, a small child armed with a cracked baseball bat is not doing a whole lot of damage to a tank. It's not a large tank, but it's a tank nonetheless. Ow. Maybe I'll heal again, just in case. Oh, just kidding. No, I'm not. Berg. Ow, yeah, good thing I ate that berg. Please. I better eat another berg in case he tears into me again. This poor child's cholesterol. Oh. Waste of a berg, but that's okay. It was delicious.
This is my first defeat. Fail-proof Frank is now just failure Frank. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get to Giant Step. That's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the touring entertainer's shack. Perkle, the mayor of Onett, has a key to the shack. Ness, you've become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning.
Thank you, Frank. Oh. Thank you. What a stand-up fellow. Why does a suburb have a gang leader who owns a tank? Look, there's not much to do in the suburbs. Yeah? This guy ran up to me to harass me. Yeah, why wouldn't it? Actually, you know what game has an awful inventory management system now that I'm thinking about it? Because I played the music before the stream. Parasite Eve has awful inventory management. There are lots of snakes and stray dogs around Onett. Is the mayor going to let them just run around doing whatever they want? I'm here to protest. Look, that was one of his election policies, was free reign for all dogs and snakes. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Since you beat up the sharks, you're the talk of the town. Mayor Perkle is waiting for you. You can softlock Parasite Eve by not having the right items before the fight. Isn't that... I'm not gonna spoil the game for anyone, but isn't there a bit where there's an item you're given by a character that for an important battle near the end, it's replaced with a certain item you need to win the fight, I think, just to ensure that you have that inventory slot? I don't remember. I just know that game has a lot of key items and very limited inventory space. And things also don't stack. Thank you so much for all of your help. In the next election, please give a speech supporting Mayor Perkle. I would like to see a 10-year-old child try and deliver a moving election speech. Hey, I'm Mayor B.H. Perkle. It's so nice to meet you. You beat up the town bullies, punched them out big time, kicked their butts, spit their heads off, spit in their eyes and made them wet their pants. Then you forced them to promise not to make any more trouble. Thank you. What? You want a key to the touring entertainer shack? For someone as great as you, giving you the key could help keep the town peaceful. However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? Yes. You're such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack. You can screw yourself really easily saving anyway. I have also heard that. Parasite Eve, I think, is a cool game, but definitely needs a little quality of life adjustments, as, to be fair, many games of that era really did. I'm really in a foul mood. Why? Because the mayor doesn't like me. I think I'll just kick back for a while. It may take me a couple of hours to sign this paper. Oh, aren't you Ness? Is it a school holiday today? Have you done your homework? Remember to brush your teeth before going to bed. Have you been wetting your bed? Are you my dad? I mean, he could be. That's a lie. We all know that Ness's dad is a telephone. We don't have any openings for part-time employees at this time. I work for City Hall, but somehow Mayor Perkle bugs me. Let's keep this between you and me. Did I tell you that I saw a giant ant one time, a giant step? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to spoil it for you. Some suspicious-looking kids are hanging out in the woods north of the library. I wonder if they are members of the Sharks. To stop the spread of the gang, someone should shut down their gathering places, don't you think? I've started a movement that will stop all of the bad influences on the children of Onett. I call it the Fresh Breeze Movement. Dum-dee-dum-dum. I gotta say that the tone in this game really nails the "but think of the children" busybody essence. I believe I recall reading somewhere that Shigesato Itoi, the director of this game, one of the reasons the dialogue is so memorable and natural in this game is that he would sort of say it all out loud to himself to ensure that it sounds like things a person would say. Like, this is a natural way for a person to talk, if that makes sense. Which I think really shows, even the localization. Because the NPCs in this game just have a very singular, colloquial way of talking, for lack of a better word. that really stands out. I mean, there's a lot of things about EarthBound that make it stand out, especially with regards to its contemporaries. I mean, maybe not so much these days, but when it came out, an RPG where you are, a kid in American suburbia is rather unique in the landscape compared to all of these high fantasy RPGs. And it's easy to appreciate the influence that it has had on gaming, even though it was maybe I don't know how well it sold initially, but definitely cult classic, didn't do very well in North America when it first came out, kind of thing. But now, especially in indie games, you can really see the influence that it had. And forgive me if I am not entirely articulate, so I'm gonna go to the drugstore. I am still very sleepy. Oh, the localization of this game is excellent. For sure. And I've mentioned, I think, the website Legends of Localization before. But if you're not familiar with it, it's run by the fellow who was the head of the Mother 3 fan translation, who is a professional translator in his day job. Oh yes, buy my sister's bat for me. Thank you. He really goes into a lot of the not just the localization changes, but also what the original was like, and just certain little details that you might not have realized. Again, I'm very sleepy. I'm not articulating this as well as I would like, but I'm going to take a $14 burger. Back in the day, the prices in this seem so silly. I think that's enough, Berg. But when I look at the prices of things now, my place of employment sells bottles of fruit juice that are very nearly $8. Now that's Canadian money, granted. I know the door is locked. It's not the button I want. Ness used the key to the shack. The door opened. Every time I brushed up against the door is locked. The door is locked. Why, they were really locking this up, huh? Den of moral depravity. 90s America feels a bit fantastical if you're not in America. That's true. Even as a Canadian, I think appreciate the difference here. Yep, and corporate profits seem to have gone up 200%, but thankfully there's no connection between the two.
I'm so sad.
Don't forget record corporate profits. And great news for shareholders, but of course we're laying off thousands of jobs. But the shareholders are happy. I think I'd rather be a small child in a cave beating up ants and rats. Sorry, mice. Oh, that's good. If one is not familiar with EarthBound, that mouse is actually very dangerous at the beginning of the game because it has a high guts stat, which determines whether or not you do a smash attack or a critical hit, for one unfamiliar. So it's very easy for these mice to smash you to death. Like that. Well, at least, thankfully, I've gotten enough levels and decent equipment that it's not completely shredding me. Still hurts, but could be worse. That's right, we're creating new jobs. I saw an article that was like, stop being happy about lower inflation because less profits mean less jobs. Is that how that works? Ooh. So often I read news like that and I just want to reach through the screen and maybe not strangle the person writing the article, but at least grab them by the shoulders and give them a firm shake going, what are you talking about? Like, what sort of insular crowd do you hang out with? This is not relevant to the common person at all. For those of us who do not make 6 figures a year. Oog. You work at the burger shop and you can't even afford the $14 burgers you sell. Send tweet. Have less people working for max profit. Oh, that's like my job. Oh, is this a recent article about the New York Post financial advice? I don't know if I've seen the specific one you're talking to. Or talking about. No, I have not read that one. I try to keep abreast of the news because I do like to be informed. But at the same time, sometimes it's difficult to remain informed because everything out there is just hell world, hell world, hell world. Greed, corruption, death, 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 genocide, death, death. Can't afford nothing. So that's why I do stuff like stream EarthBound, and we can all chill and think happy thoughts. Like beating up mice with baseball bats. Handed someone 50K cash in a shoebox, saying anyone could have fallen it, or could have fallen for it. Can you imagine having $50,000 to get scammed out of? Wow. $50,000. I think this mouse is a more qualified financial expert. Actually, no, the spiteful crows would be. They steal. Those are the real financial experts of EarthBound. Ooh, a cold remedy. Oop, nope, nope. Thankfully, mice can't climb ropes. Oop. Oh, it's so many slugs. I feel a little bad beating up these slugs. They're cute. You could find an average random person off the street and what they would say would make more sense than these so-called financial experts. Yeah. It just, a lot of... I even saw, before work this morning, nearby in the building while I was having my morning cup of coffee. Well, actually, it was a hot chocolate, but my morning cup of hot chocolate, there was a morning show being shown, and it was someone from the morning show interviewing someone who is a CPA, a chartered professional accountant, talking about taxes. And a lot of what they were saying, now granted I was doing the crossword puzzle at the time, trying not to look too closely, but a lot of what they were saying is only really relevant for, again, certain wealthy percentages of people. And it feels like there's this huge, I got psi splat alpha, never mind, I can splat fools, I'm happy now. What was I saying? A lot of what they were saying was not relevant to the average person unless you're in a, oh, I stepped on an ant, a high enough financial echelon. Your favorite genre of financial advice is just stop getting your daily Starbucks. Yeah, I don't think most people are getting Starbucks daily. Now, granted, as someone who works at a coffee shop, I'm not saying Starbucks, but someone who works at a coffee shop, I do see people that get coffee daily. You know, and it's expensive, ritzy coffee. I keep pressing the X button. My brain is like, that's the menu button. No, it's not. But the clientele that we serve are also very wealthy. So like you'll see people like drop like $10 on their order every single morning, which is nothing for them, but I can't do that. The financial advice they publish these days is skip breakfast. I saw that. I saw some article or something talking about it. And I just remember thinking, like, how irresponsible it is to encourage people to skip breakfast in order to save money. Like, just from a health perspective. I know I have too much stuff already. Oh no, here it comes. The inventory limits. Oh, I wish I could get rid of this map. Help. I know help is not going to do anything. I'm just going to eat a cookie. If you give Ness a cookie. Never read that book. Yeah, do you really need to eat? You can cut your grocery budget by just starving yourself. The outrage engagement economy. I have seen those before too, yes. Wow, I'm just stepping on all these ants today. How much until I level up? 157. So I think the boss is right up here, right? Maybe I could step on a couple more. Hello, final cat. I will hydrate. I actually just finished my tea. Hang on, I have my water bottle. One sec. There we go. Oof, gosh, I didn't mean to talk about such dim prospects during the funny psychic people game. Oop. I mean, as I said, it's good to be informed. But also hell world, hell world, hell world. An outbreak of fire ants in your yard? Oh, jeez. I did not know that those lived in Australia. I definitely would not want to be amidst an outbreak of biting and or stinging insects. Oh, stop. There we go. Oh, hang on. There's one more. There's a straggler. Squish. They're not meant to be. They're not native. Oh, okay. That's why. How on earth? I mean, invasive species, I guess. Oh. But Ness cannot carry any more stuff. I wish I could just eat the cookie. I will leave the cookie behind. Ness abandoned the cookie. Fruit juice. 6 HP. A lot of the healing items that you get early on are not very potent, which is a good thing to figure out early and not when you're in the midst of battle and you're like, I'm gonna eat a cookie or drink some juice to feel better, and you get single-digit HP. Oh, bread roll was actually stronger than I thought. Someone probably brought some nests along and important plants or dirt or something. I always thought that kind of thing was very strictly regulated in customs. Like, you can't bring any produce or anything, or like, they screen you if you've been on a farm in like a certain amount of time before traveling, because the risk of invasive species. Yeah, in real life, eating cookies does make people feel better, if it's a good cookie. Am I all kitted up? Good to go, I think? Yeah. We good. You finally got here. This is the first Your Sanctuary location. But it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Things do slip through, unfortunately. That's true. Ow. Ow. I don't think I can steppy on this ant. It's too big. Hassling tourists more than big import companies. Probably that too. Stop shielding yourself. I can't do anything about it right now. How rude. What am I doing? I need to use... I need to use, size splat. Forgot I had it. So I can get rid of these little fellas. Should have done it first thing, because the Titanic ant is shielded. But that's okay, I got rid of the little ones at least. Ow. Oh, criminy. Oh, criminy. Yeah, this ant has more hands to throw than we do. Oh. Maybe this ant is also a fire ant. I'm gonna eat a burg. I can't believe I'm using items in an RPG of all things. This is anathema to me, you know. Like, Ness is recovering when I use that burger, but internally, I'm taking psychic damage. What do folks like on their burg if you eat burg? Doesn't have to be a beef burg. If you are vegetarian or vegan, all burgs welcome. I like veggie burgs, actually. Oh, geez, I forgot I was... No. I was too busy thinking about burg and I wasn't paying attention to my health. Oops. This is all your fault, burg. Ooh, caramelized onion on burg. Delicious. Mayo, huh? Oh well. Don't worry about it, Mom. Another life claimed by eating burgers. Yeah, cholesterol too high. I know some people love lots of sauce on their burgers, their sandwiches, whatever. I am not a sauce person. I do not care to have sauce on my burger. Like a little bit, like a little chup or mustard. I'm going the wrong way, is fine. But I don't like sandwiches that are soggy. Yeah, I don't like sauces leaking out. Just a little bit. A thin smear on the bread to protect from sog. Exactly. Cheese, pickle, ketchup, lettuce. You like a fried egg on them when you can. I know some people like fried eggs on burg. I am not an egg person. I don't think I could do egg on burg. Yeah, there's a lot of burgers that are too tall to eat. $14 burgers that are just colossal that you need a knife and fork for, or you have to unhinge your jaw. I mean, I'm sure they still taste good, probably, but they're against the spirit of burg, where you eat them, you know, hunched over, desperately trying not to spill from the wrapper, and yet all the toppings fly out. But that mess is between you and your god of choice. I think veggies, ooh, on top of the patty. That's my instinct, but maybe it depends what the veg are. Like, caramelized onions and mushrooms I would put on top. Hey. But, you probably put some things below the burg. I'm not sure. The thing with putting things below the burg is then... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It depends more if they're touching the burg or not. The burger needs to be super thin and crispy. I agree, I don't like really, like, thick burg, but then I don't eat them very often either. Yeah, I think topping placement is important in a burg. I agree with Final Cat. There's an art to it. Ah, what? Mouse snuck up on me. Ow. Hello, Kapotoko. Yes, smash burgers. Fried egg on burger is an Australian thing. My dad once talked about having a burg that had, among other things, spinach and peanut butter on it. But I could see that being really good. Spinach and peanut butter actually go very well together. Like any kind of nutty flavor with spinach. Like there's a Thai dish I've made a couple times called Swimming Rama. It's very rich, so I only make it on very rare occasions because it's made with peanut butter and coconut milk. There's also like red curry paste and fish sauce and soy sauce. So it's a very rich, indulgent dish. But the primary veg is spinach to go with the peanut butter. And it's very tasty. Spinach and those nutty flavors harmonize well. There's also a Japanese dish I've not had in a long time. They used to serve it at a Japanese restaurant in the city, but they stopped. Called gomae, which is spinach with this kind of sesame paste. It's like, I looked up a recipe for it once, and to do it right, you need a mortar and pestle to grind up the sesame to get the correct texture. So I've not done it myself because I don't have a mortar and pestle, but also very tasty. Elvis didn't like spinach? I don't know if I've ever had I'm thinking about a pork roll. Like pork on... When I think pork roll, I think like a sausage roll, but that's probably not correct. Never had a PB&J burger. I can't attest to whether or not Elvis was onto something, but I could see it. Again, the sweetness contrasting with the savory burg. Pork roll is similar to salami, but less spiced. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, I was also wondering if maybe bao. I do like a good bao. Oh, the fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. My dad does like peanut butter and banana sandwiches. He doesn't... Oh, I'm not paying attention. Sorry. Too busy talking about food. No, oh my... Sorry. Talking about food. Look, I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I'm dead tired today. Oops. Death by ants. I had 1 HP when I noticed. Okay, Maury, pay attention. Maybe people need to start talking about taxes in chat again. Like in that final escape sequence in Ori, and I kept getting distracted by chat. Am I earthbound or foodbound? Well, I didn't even have lunch today. I had a little breakfast. My little breakfast was like a little bit of yogurt and granola. And that was it. And I hadn't eaten anything. And I got home from work. I was going to have lunch, but I was so tired that I couldn't. I just passed out until 5. I have had a little bowl of soup since then. And some bread. But aside from that, I'm still kind of running on empty. I can't eat a burg. In this economy? $14 burg? I don't know if there's any... Well, I was going to say there's no place around here to get burg, but I haven't had fast food in forever. Because, I mean, fast food in this economy? I make burg on rare occasions. But I'm not really a beef person. I don't like beef very much, so if I do burg, I'll do like turkey or pork, but then my dad doesn't like it as much. It's a lot of foods that I do most of the cooking. It's almost entirely me cooking. And I like lighter meats and a lot of veggies, and my dad likes heavier food with more beef, so... I do have bread. I could make a kind of burg, but I don't have the meat for burg. Oh no, I'm surrounded by ants. Actually, when I get pizza, every once in a while I get a craving for pizza, but when I get pizza, I like vegetarian. I don't like the meat on my pizza. I find doing meat and cheese, it just gets too greasy. A delicious burg, albeit kind of finicky to keep together. Salmon, huh? I'm trying to think if I've had a salmon burg. Probably. Would be good. Do folks here like salmon? I know salmon is kind of a contentious flavor because it's very strong. Me saying I'm not a beefy person is understandable. You can't imagine me having beef with anyone, except maybe Black Doom. Oh no. Shadow, this is all your fault. Pricey but good. You like just about all the fish you've tried, not much. Imagine being able to afford salmon. I mean, there's certain types of salmon that are cheaper than others. I can't remember exactly. I'm gonna heal. Let me just... There we go. You know what is good? If you use cans of tuna to make, not bird, but like fish cakes, like crab cakes. So I don't know the exact ratio because I just eyeball it, but like can of tuna drained, egg, breadcrumbs, salt and pepper. Maybe try some chili powder, or any other kind of seasoning you want, like Old Bay. You just form them into patties, and then you squish them, and then you cook them in a frying pan until they're, you know, crispy and browned. Maybe put like a little squirt of lemon juice on them or something. Very tasty. Fairly quick to make, and I think relatively cheap. Tuna in your pasta. Tuna a bit strong. Usually when I hear people talk about fish they find too strong, usually it's salmon that I hear brought up. Because salmon, to me, has a very strong, distinctive flavor. I'm not well versed in cooking fish myself. My mom never really liked fish, so it's not something I could really get away with cooking. Plus, I live in the prairies, so we're landlocked. So you're not gonna get the freshest fish here. Maybe if I lived in Vancouver or something. Oh yeah, tuna and mac and cheese, like a tuna casserole. That is so many ants. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe I should just size splat. Oh, it's 10 though. I want to save that for the boss. I think I should be okay to beat them up. Really liked cod. Olive oil in a pan, cook a couple fillets, mash them up almost to the consistency of rice and douse it in garlic salt. Oh, that would be good. Do you serve anything with it? Sometimes make rice bowls with canned tuna and drown it in soy and mayo. Now, do you use, like Kewpie mayo, like Japanese style mayo? Ness, how could you miss? Come on. Oh great, they're learning to concentrate, they're waking up. Only Kewpie mayo allowed in your house. Yeah, I thought about buying it once. Oh, it actually worked. To just try some cooking experiments, even though I'm not really a mayo person. It's sold at the grocery store near me, but for like $9 a bottle. Like a little over $9. Now, granted, there's another grocery store further from me that does sell it for like $6 or something, which it's still a lot for a condiment that I don't really use. But that's pricey. I gotta go to that other grocery store more often. They have a lot more like just international foods. You can get a lot of interesting snack foods there too. It's not like a very white bread selection with like a teeny tiny international aisle. One thing I like that I've only seen there versus my regular grocery store is, I don't remember the name of them, but it's these brand of like, they're like chickpea flour chips, sorta. Like not the same consistency or greasiness of a potato chip. They're made with chickpea flour and they're really tasty. And they're really cheap too. Like I like snacks made with interesting flours like chickpea or lentil. But if you want to buy them in the regular grocery store, you know, they're ludicrously pricey because they're bougie. But if you go to any kind of international market, they're going to be priced more reasonably. just making myself hungry again. Maury, maybe you should eat. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna pay attention this time. Don't say anything too interesting. Okay. I'm gonna start off with size splat now. There we go. Hey, you can talk about the joys of doing your taxes or something. 'Tis the season. Kind of. Stop biting me! Maybe eating yogurt and granola once with no lunch or dinner was a bad choice. I did have soup. I made mulligatawny soup yesterday. And I warmed up some leftovers and I did have that. Actually, I'm gonna eat a burg. Oh, hurry up, hurry up. Ah. Oh, there we go. Again, I was fully intending to eat lunch, but I got home and my body just went, no, I'm tired. I'm dead to the world. So sad when you level up and everything just goes up by 1, 1, 1, 1. Which, granted, is still better than Fire Emblem a lot of the time. Ness is so committed to eating a burg, he refused to die in order to do it. It was a good burg. Ness caught a glimpse of a small, cute puppy. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the giant step. I also want to see what made this footprint. Maybe it was a couple of really bored kids. I used to like digging around in the dirt. I used to have a sandbox. Why don't we as a society dig around in the dirt more? Maybe I should be an archaeologist and get paid to dig around in the dirt. That's what Minecraft is for. Is that why it's so popular? I get it now. You get to dig around in the dirt. Were you about to tell me about an exciting job opportunity in the field of archaeology? Touching dirt is more effective than touching grass. You don't just touch the dirt, you gotta shovel it. Get your hands in there. Mostly because it's dangerous to dig these days. Okay, get your hands in there, but, like, don't dig up a power line or anything. Maybe get yourself a sandbox. Gosh, I remember in kindergarten, we had, like, a little sand table that I think could also be converted into a water table. Whatever happened to that? You know, in kindergarten and preschool, all these tactile toys we could mess around with. Uh-oh. Hey, you! The board says do not enter. Couldn't you read it? No. What a rebellious kid. Come to the Onet police station later. Can you do that? Hello, Crush Me, how are you? Your favorite RPG? Oh, heck yeah. Excellent taste. I am, again, curious about how many folks here are already familiar with EarthBound and or have played through it versus have never experienced it before. Because it really is quite an interesting little game. I'm actually going to go back to home and heal. Yeah, they just assume I'm going to go to the police station. Well, maybe Ness has a reputation for being a good boy. He's a rebellious kid, but a good boy. We will go to the pigs and get arrested, air quotes. Yeah, I'm also allergic to TikTok, so I... Is this the person who, like, tunnels under their house, which is so reckless, and also who has that kind of money? Ness? 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 I'm a friend who you have never met before. My name is Paula. Can you hear me calling you? I am Paula. Oh, we got some interference there. How does it go on A Link to the Past? My name is Zelda. I am in the dungeon under the castle. Please help me. Something, something.
Mom, I'm hearing voices.
That's nice, honey. Eat some stew and scoot up to bed. Hear, feel, think. I never knew Paula was Heidelin. Is that their name? Heidelin? I can't remember. I haven't played 14 in so long. I miss my Viera. But I don't miss having to pay for a subscription. And also, I don't have the energy for it. Heidelin is the, like the big, god in Final Fantasy 14 who tells your warrior of light, your protagonist, to hear, feel, think. I think I need some more Berg. I'm gonna get some more Berg. Okay, good. I had to think about it. Berg shop up this way. Tunneling with a jackhammer. Yeah, that sounds extremely unsafe. Now, granted, I'm just making like a snap judgment without all the information. But just based on the information I currently have. Like a lot of kids, you learned about Ness from Smash N64, had no idea who he was. Over the years, you only knew of EarthBound from the trophy description in Smash. Ended up watching your younger brother play about half this game a few years back, so some things you know. I see. Yeah, the first time I was properly aware of Ness was in Smash on the N64. I should look at my map, I guess. No, the police station isn't even on it. This map is awful. It's the only thing I'm allowed to take out from the library, so whatever. oh, there it is. I was aware of EarthBound in that I remember like renting games in Blockbuster, and one of the games they had was this one, which I remember because the North American box is actually very large for EarthBound because it contained a strategy guide in it. But I guess, I don't know, the box never compelled me. I never looked at it. Maybe the "this game stinks" tagline put me off. I don't know. But I never got around to it. I would rather be working as a parking meter cop. It's just been too busy lately. I'm sick of it. Didn't they try and explain that like he can use PK Fire and Freeze and Smash because Paula taught him or something? I feel like they had some justification. I don't know about Lucas though, but I forgive Lucas for everything. Lucas is actually my Brawl main.
So here you are. You're the little delinquent that came back from Giant Step. Now you listen here. Don't enter means just that. Do not enter. You got that? And furthermore, wah, 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 wah. It's usually those tax evaders who wah, 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 wah. We don't enjoy blocking off the road, you know. Wah, 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 wah. It's usually the local whiners that make a big deal about emergencies and meteorites. Wah, 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 wah. Why is the road to Tucson closed? An emergency, of course. At times like this, kids like you should be you should be playing Nintendo games. Anyway, are you sure you want to go to Tucson? Okay. Follow me.
Oh, don't say chortle. I have a history with that word. People who've seen Bowser's Inside Story, you know. That's true. A lot of people wouldn't know Fire Emblem without Smash, thinking about it.
Show me what you got. See if you can get past 5 of my best men.
They just have a room in the police station for this, the beaten room. Yeah.
Hey, small fry, you must be shaking in your boots.
What a pose. Ow. I meant to say ow in relation to him hitting me, and it was a very delayed reaction. A JoJo pose. Oh, Did JoJo start before or after this? JoJo's been going for a long time.
You're tough. You should join the police force.
Cool, then I too can get paid to beat up children. Your average policeman is stronger than any superhero. Despite being a Japanese name, they got America right. Not to bring up Parasite Eve again, but Parasite Eve, I think, is on the opposite end of the spectrum in that it takes place in New York, but it's very... Well, let me finish this dialogue and... Oh, you won.
Don't let the mayor's compliments give you a big head. Bring it on, fat boy.
Fat boy? My head is not fat. Maybe a little bit. JoJo started in 1987. Wow. It very well could be a JoJo pose. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. Paying attention. I'm healing. Oh, hurry up, Ness. Son of a biscuit, Ness. Why didn't you heal yourself? Police brutality. Jeez Louise. Fire that cop. Fire them all. He killed a child. He's gonna get a promotion. Boy, they really did nail America, huh? I'm sad again. Oh. It's like they knew. $14 burgers, police brutality. The American dream. What did you miss? Police brutality. I tried to heal, but the cop got in a smash on me. How to make something American. Adberg. Instant success. I mean, they're not wrong. That is like the most quintessentially American thing. Berg. Baseball. Police brutality. Inflation. Now we just need like abject poverty. Unaffordable healthcare. I mean, I'm Canadian, so I'm sure Americans would be better able to chime in. I can't even bribe them with donuts. A burger that uses donuts for buns. Isn't that a thing? I'm sure I've seen that somewhere. Police brutality. That's when you kill someone or you defeat someone in Mortal Kombat by shoving a burger down their throat and they choke to death. That's a brutality. Show me what you got. Yeah. Anywho, to go way back to Parasite Eve and how it's kind of the opposite and accurate Americana. Again, speaking as a Canadian who doesn't really know what she's talking about regarding Americana, is there's several little things in the game that stand out to me. One is that whenever the protagonist and her partner are in their police cruiser, because they're police officers, there's never any traffic, ever, in New York. They can just go blazing through all the boroughs. There's also a bit where the city is emptied, and the protagonist and the people with her go into a gun shop, and you can, get items and stuff there. And it's not looted. Everything's perfectly pristine. There's no alarms going off. There aren't people flipping out going, I need more guns. I thought that would never happen. That would be the first thing looted. I already did finish the first dungeon. Can't believe this man insulted my head, and I let him get away with it because I didn't heal. Are you snoozing? Let's do this again sometime. Next time, I'll take you out with my nuclear suplex attack.
Come on, I'm gonna take you apart right here, right now, baby.
Well, they're going out the door, but it does kind of look like they're just being absorbed by the cop at the door, yes. That may be what is happening. That he is absorbing all the lesser cops to become one super cop. The blardiest of cops. They're assimilating.
I lost.
Hello, the Keel? Gosh, I want to make sure I say your name right. So if I'm not saying it right, please let me know. But hello, welcome.
That's it, buddy. You can forget about me. I'm gonna call for my boss.
Sensible.
There is no way I could beat you in a straight competition. So, get ready for my super ultra mambo tango foxtrot martial arts.
Isn't it embarrassing that you need 5.5 officers to take down a single child? Okay, now... Ow. Choose my own adventure, I like your style. My instinct is to say Keel, like the Mandarin key. But, again, please correct me if it ever sounds bad. Name's important.
Taking down the chief of police with a psychic blast.
America good ending.
I didn't think you would do so well against the mighty Onet police force. You want me to open the road to Tucson? Hang on for a sec. I'll radio my staff and give them the word. Beep beep. Click. Click. Strong here. Do you read me? Hey, it's me, Captain Strong. Okay, listen, a kid named Ness will be there in a few minutes. He's a kid in a red cap. I want you to open the road to Tucson for him. I know that. I know that. Don't ask me why, just do it. That's an order. Strong out. Well, kid, I'm not gonna question you now, but I do want to see you again. Good luck.
Getting very mixed messages from these upstanding officers. Yeah, you need the "the." The "the" is important. Definitive article. You know, this police officer really said, "Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?" Oh, I'm gonna go back home and heal more. Go to the inn. No. I'm cheap. Well, I say that. How much is the inn? I don't actually know. Maybe I can afford it. Look at this man's face. Our nightly rate is not cheap. Oh. But we have clean sheets and the rooms are secure. I'm sure you understand that this keeps us very busy. Welcome to Hotel Onet. $35, no. The cop giving me a boiled egg is oddly fitting after a story broke out where a cop was embezzling money meant to feed people in jail, where all he fed them was a boiled egg. Again, EarthBound is surprisingly, depressingly prescient for today's America. Again, speaking as a Canadian. But did Shigesato Itoi realize the kind of visionary he was, not just in terms of game design, but the culture? Can you imagine $35 for a hotel stay? With clean sheets and security? I wish I could find a good hotel for $35 a night. I'm thinking, hang on, doing some math in my head, but I have difficulty doing numbers in my head while I'm distracted by other things. Hang on. I'm like really roughly calculating. If I were to stay at a hotel for $35 a night, would it be cheaper than what I'm paying in rent? Yes, it would be. Hello, Amethyst, how are you? Remember when footlongs were $5 and also actually a foot long? Oh, man. I feel like I read somewhere that franchisee owners for Subway were saying that they lose money on that. But generally, it sounds like being a franchise owner for Subway is miserable. Everything is terrible.
Hey, aren't you Ness? Well, I got the okay from Chief Strong to let you through. Take care of yourself.
You're doing well. Keep it up. The town map can be checked out at the library. You can also use the map in Tucson. It's really useful. That's right, the bread is not bread, it's full of sugar. And the tuna is not tuna. I live rent-free in the mouse's house. The mice are known as exit mice. They are very kind, and boy, are they fast. I really love these guys. Ooh, do I get to come along too? Trust me on the dark road. Please take my son along. He may look like a regular small mouse, but he can lead you to an exit if you're lost in a maze. Will you take one of my sons along? He's a tough boy. You can treat him as one of your items. Cool. I'm gonna break up this family. The tuna, I'm sure, is some cheaper fish. Some subpar tuna. Mushrooms. I have too much stuff. Oh no. I'm gonna have to get rid of the mouse. I don't need this cold remedy. Get out of here. Take the perk. I've heard of that. The foot-long cookies and pretzels and churros. Huh. I've also heard some people say who like gooier or like underdone cookies that Subway's cookies are more like that. But again, I have not had a sub or a Subway cookie in many years, so a foot-long pretzel, like a soft pretzel? I hope. Or is it just like a giant pretzel stick? Like you could club someone with that. Oh, I went through the trees and the palette changed. I'm not an enemy. I'm just a friendly mole. I'll tell you how to distinguish between your friends and enemies. It's easy to tell an enemy just by looking at them. Enemies look like humans with weird colored faces. Beware of them. However, you can't get more powerful if you avoid your enemies. Yeah, little Maury playing Mario RPG back in the day did not understand the concept of leveling up. Soft pretzels, huh? Well, that makes more sense, but also, oh no, I've been mushroomized. Oh, heck. Oh no. Cool. Well. I thought this reverses my controls, but they're not reversed. I just have a little friend now. Welcome. Would you like me to tell you about Tucson? Tucson has a modern, clean hotel. There is a hospital and the wonderful Chaos Theater. There is the Polestar Preschool and a nice bus station. If you're curious, you might want to check out Berglund Park. It's exciting. East of the town, you'll find the peaceful Rest Valley. On the other side of the valley is Happy Happy Village. There's also a pizza parlor. Do you want to know anything else? Well, I don't know anything else. Oh, small town suburbia. Everybody knows the pizza shop, the most famous landmark in town. Oh. That's right, kids. If you're getting bullied at school, fight your enemies so you can level up. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Woo! There he goes. I will not be getting a bicycle. For those of you that have played this game before. So you can get a bike. It's free. But it just takes up an inventory slot. And if you get any other characters, Ness cannot ride it. This is the cycle shop, Punk Shore. Bicycles are so much fun and are so convenient. It's a lot faster than walking. You'll be really popular with the biking crowd. Do you want a bicycle? No. Oh, you don't know how to ride a bike. Me neither. Oh, now my controls are wacky. Uh-oh. Oh. You know, if they were just reversed, I could deal with it. But up is right, and right is down. Down is left. Well, at least they're consistent. I think the hospital's in the southwest. No, it's the opposite direction I was thinking of. Oh man, oh man. It's like they kind of rotate what the directions are. I need this off of me, please. I need a fungectomy. Actually, I don't think you even heal it. You do. You do. Though you may not believe it, I'm a healer. If you have some illness that cannot be treated at the hospital, it's my job to cure you. Hey, now that I notice, could you sell me the mushroom growing on top of your head? Come on, let's make a deal. Sure? Thanks. I'll pay you $50 for each mushroom. All right, let's do it. Wow. Every 30 seconds, the controls rotate 90 degrees. Oh, that's why. They keep getting donked up. Oh, posture check, thank you. I guess I will fix my posture after Ness received his fungectomy. Can't believe being paid money at a hospital. Oh, this truck again. The truck has killed before and will kill again. I saw some weird bad guy following Paula. This guy gave me the creeps. Forget that, commerce. A medical study. We had the good stuff growing out of our head and I didn't even know it. Do you want to buy a ticket for the Runaway 5 show? No. Oh, I mistook you for a customer. Would you like to return something? No? Oh, that's good. Please stop by again. This department store isn't crowded. I like that. I always feel much better after hearing my mom's voice over the phone. I was really homesick recently and my mom cheered me right up. You should call your mom sometime. Believe me, those melancholy feelings will be gone before you know it. I'm gonna see if I can't get a better weapon, and then I will call my mom. Man, escalators in an RPG? In the back of my head, I hear the Coconut Mall music. I heard a meteorite crashed on a hilltop near Onett. That must have been exciting. I think that my grandchild is older than you. He's a famous inventor. He lives here and people call him Orange Kid. He seems to be popular with the girls because he's groovy? I don't need Berg. I don't need baked goods.
I'm eating a skip sandwich. It makes you want to start skipping. I saw it on a TV ad and I just had to try one. I bet I can really move after eating this.
Forgot I had that in my inventory.
I want to visit my boyfriend in 3, except the bus won't go there. I wonder why. The teddy bear they sell over there, I heard it helps in battle. I don't know what they're talking about. Looks like a plain old teddy bear to me. It's emotional support.
What do you got? Oh, a bear. I want weapons. I need a bat. Are you here just to say hi? What a loser. Genuine fear if I go into a shop without buying anything. They're disgusted by me. Oh, I already have a T-ball bat. Slingshots, I believe, miss a lot more than bats do, so they're not really worth it. Well, nothing here is worthwhile to me. Never mind.
Happy Happy Village is getting to be more and more blue. Do you get it?
Gee, how many items do I have? I'm gonna eat this egg. And I'm gonna buy a bear. A $200 teddy bear. Now I have a friend. Nothing worth running buses 2 and 3. Yeah, again, American public transport. Another thing this game is oddly prescient about. Slingshots miss 3/8 of the time versus 1/8 of the time regular weapons do. Okay, good to know. Is that you, Ness? You called me back sooner than I thought. Everyone here is doing just fine. Oh yes, Tracy started working part-time for Escargot Express. Here, I'll let you talk to her. And call me when you have some time. Oh, you don't have any free time? Well, here's Tracy.
Hello, this is Escargot Express.
Oh, is that you, Ness?
Big bro, it's me, Tracy.
I'm working part-time for Escargot Express. What can I do for you? Actually, you know what? Pick up. You want us to store something for you? We'll send someone over immediately to pick it up. Click. I'm gonna call Dad. Alright, cool. I'm good. I'm gonna store the map. Like, even accessing the item storage system in this game is kind of a pain. You have to wait for them to come to you. Hello, this is Escargot Express. $18! Yes. Yeah, they can only take 3 things at a time, and you have to pay, so... is there anything else worth storing? Not really. I'll just eat the skip sandwich, I guess. Take the map. It's very inconvenient, yeah. Only 3 things at a time. And you have to pick whether or not you want to have stuff picked up or have it delivered to you. If I had some connections, I could waltz right in, but I'm just a regular Joe. I love standing in a queue. I also love words that start with Q. Queen, quiet, quick. Oops. I'm starting a line here. I want a ticket for today's show, but I may not get it. Mario, Luigi.
We, that's right, are the runaway 5. We're popular but not rich. We're being cheated by this theater and we're really deep in debt.
We may be popular, but that girl who lives at the house with the preschool is the talk of the town. I want to see her someday. Look at my heart. They're terrible impressions of Mario and Luigi from the Mario Super Show cartoon. Burgerland Park seems kind of dangerous, but there's great stuff there. What's a mall without a little risk? The boss of Burgerland Park is Everdread. He's got ties to burglaries and kidnappings in this area. He's a scary guy. Produce?
Why don't we chat later, after we've locked horns?
Okay. I'm just fighting a man now. Everdread knitted its brow. Makes me think of the Brock wants to fight. Or however that goes. You're making me heal, man. You know, I'm not sure how old Ness is. Like, I joke about it being 10. I don't actually know, but Tracy's her younger sister and she already has to work a part-time job to support her family. America! 15, 13. 15 seems too old for Ness. You've heard his voice in Smash. That's a prepubescent child.
Yes, I'm Everdread, boss of Burgerland Park. When I jumped off the roof, I twisted my ankle. Anyway, I lost and nothing will change that.
You know, you're pretty strong. Yeah, I know that you want to find out about a girl named Paula. She went off to a secret hideout in the peaceful Rest Valley. A chubby boy and a weird guy in a blue outfit have kidnapped her, though. They said that they were going to make Paula some sort of human sacrifice. They were definitely hardcore strange. You know, she might be gone already. You better hurry. If you save Paula, be sure to come back here, okay? Don't forget. Well, I'm sure someone in chat will remind me because I'll forget. Hey. Oh, you just repeat yourself. Google backs up Kat's claim of 13. Okay, I guess Ness is 13.
Okay.
Why don't you buy the world's greatest ruler? No. Do you think it's hot? Look, I didn't steal it. It took me a second after he said, I didn't steal it, I realized what he meant by saying, do I think it's hot? I thought, are you asking me if I find this ruler attractive? Is this ruler not alluring? Would you like some bananas? Hey kids, you want to buy some? No. Well, when you want to eat bananas, I'll be here, selling them. Picking a fight with a 13-year-old with a teddy bear and losing.
I own an antique shop. No one is buying or selling anything, so I was thinking of selling the for sale sign that sits in front of me. It's only $98. Please buy it.
No.
I bet you'll regret not buying it.
I believe if you buy the for sale sign, you can actually, like, use it. And then random NPCs will come up and buy things from you. So if you want to clear out your inventory, I guess. But the sign itself takes up an inventory slot. If only there were a key items pocket. Hey, man, you got to expand your mind and use this stuff creatively. Come on, buy some of my junk. I don't know how to do a Jamaican accent, I'm sorry. Ooh, copper bracelet, I'll take that. Expensive. Would you be liking me to buy your cheap bracelet? Yes, I would be liking that. I could. Oh. Hello? Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. It may be none of my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break? No? Oh, I see. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake. Thanks, Dad. Why do I have... I don't have a phone, but I have a phone. Maybe it's like the codex in Metal Gear. Ness just has it implanted. Hello, would you like some seasonings to add to your foods at mealtime? They are really quite miraculous. Whenever you eat something, the seasonings will sprinkle automatically. They come in these cute little packets and jars. So seasonings are kind of an interesting thing that EarthBound does that I never utilize. That certain items will increase the potency of recovery items like the ketchup packet and the burg or fries. But again, the problem is the very limited inventory space that I would rather just have 2 burg than one slightly better burg. I think there is like a glitch you can perform with one of these and stat boosting items to boost your stats to silly levels, but I've never done it. PK telephony. Makes me feel good to just sit and look at my pots. I like pots, but what I really want is the tool shop for sale sign. It's right there. Should I steal it? Consider, though, if you get up to steal it, then you can't look at your pots. I sell fresh eggs. They're nutritious. Please buy this beautiful, beautiful egg. Please? No. You won't get through your teen years without at least 1 egg. Please buy this beautiful egg, please. No. Okay. But your teen years will be ruined just because you didn't buy an egg. It could happen to you. Just see in the corner. It's a banana, Michael. What could it cost? $5. Everdread has always watched over Burglin Park. That's why we don't have to bribe any crooked cops. Well, this is paradise compared to Onett. Oh. Is the confirmed sound the same sound effect I used to turn on and off the TV in Pokemon Channel? I don't know. I've never played Pokemon Channel. Also, it's this guy, the New Age Retro Hippie. An enemy that I think a lot of people are aware of, even if they don't know EarthBound. Like, this is one of the EarthBound things that kind of leaks out of EarthBound. His head looks like a cobra. It's a regional form of Arbok. Tucsonian Arbok. Yeah, there are many, many times in day-to-day life where one can invoke the name of the New Age Retro Hippie.
Polly isn't here. She suddenly left and I don't know where she went.
Kitty. They dispense automatically, so you might be having a burger with cocoa powder. Maybe that's the latest taste sensation. You could spin it and say it's a nice mole sauce. That's a powder. Well, I wanted to play with Paula, but she's gone somewhere.
When I grow up, I want to be just like Paula.
Paula's like a mother to me. You may not be able to comprehend my emotions. I might have a baby face, but I possess the mind of an adult. I beg your pardon. I feel like saying this, you know, like Paula's only a child to herself is like a mother to you, is a little weird kid. Whistle, whistle anywhere, it makes me smile all the while. I'm Paula's mother. I'm busy taking care of these kids. You shouldn't worry about Paula. She has a guardian angel, it seems. So, you want to see Paula? Many come here to see her miraculous powers, but they're just leeches. So, are you from a TV station or what?
Yes.
Please leave. My daughter doesn't want to talk to media monkeys like you. I mean, no, I'm not from a TV station. To meet you or not to meet you can only be decided by Paula. Paula has said that she would only meet with a boy named Ness. So you're Ness. You're the one that was in Paula's dream. You will save the world. Let me go call Paula. Sir, she doesn't seem to be here. I wonder where she went. I'm sorry, could you come back later? Does he not know? Is this like in Wario Date, which if you missed it on Tuesday, I streamed a dating sim called Wario Date, where we killed Mario by ripping him in half using the suction of a pipe as leverage. And then we went on to smooch Luigi, and meanwhile Luigi did not realize what had become of his brother. And it was great, you're right. Happy, happy village ahead. If you go to the east, you could run into trouble. Peaceful Rest Valley and Happy, happy village are waiting for you. I've also heard that there are UFOs in Peaceful Rest Valley. No problem. I hear that a girl named Paula was kidnapped while helping out at the Polestar preschool. Game of the year it came out, and also this one. That's right, he even mentioned his greatest fear during a game of Truth or Dare would be losing his brother Mario. Home of Orange Kid, inventor. Greetings, I'm Orange Kid, the inventor. Have you heard of me? I'm a bit embarrassed about my reputation. I have a lot of inventions in development, but I'm running short of cash. I'm basically a happy-go-lucky person, so I'm not worried. You know, I'm working on this machine that would really help you in Peaceful Rest Valley. I hope it's ready soon. What? You're actually willing to help finance the project? No. I guess I was just too hopeful. Oh well, never mind. It gave me many opportunities to kill Mario before I seized one. That's a good question. Would it have been the same death every time, or would it have just not worked? I think we had to earn his trust. Mario would have juked around us. Home of Apple Kid, inventor. I mean, I guess you too could play Wario Date. Everyone is a unique death. Ah, I should have killed Mario more. Don't take that out of context. Well, I have sort of neglected doing my housework. I know it's a bit of a pigsty, but anyway, I'm Apple Kid. I haven't taken a bath in quite a while, so I may be kind of stinky. By the way, I'm starving. Do you have something to eat? If you do, can I have some? What can you give me? Can I give him the exit mouse? No, it's horrible. Have a skip sandwich. Thanks. You seem very nice. I wonder if maybe you would like to invest some money in my inventions? Sure. Yes, yes, yes! Oh, excuse me. I mean, thank you. By the way, I could really use $200. I mean, so could all of us. You're not special. Thank you. I won't let you down. Uh-oh. The mouse has words for me. A broken machine inside. Oh, goody. I don't want this. Put it back. Thank you. I won't let you down. I am a mouse. No one has given me a name yet. You took care of my master. In return, I want to give you this. Please take it and say nothing. I got the receiver phone, but I already had a phone. Oh, I must be in your way. Zoop. See what I mean? Why don't I have a key items pocket? Receiver phone, soundstone, ATM card. I got rid of the town map. The bicycle would have been another one. And there's more. Oh, lordy, there's more. It does look like there's a frog on that can. That was another thing I enjoyed about that game, yes. Every opportunity with Mario during that game includes an option to kill him. Should have been able to dump him down a pit, like all of the Yoshis I have sacrificed over the years. No, nope. Your dad could already call. We don't need a receiver phone. But I guess Dad contacts us through telepathy. Like Zelda. If you have a big brain, you can have a full inventory at the beginning of the game and the Sound Stone will automatically be given to Tracy. But don't you need to then retrieve the Sound Stone from Escargot Express to do the whole giant step thing? Or do you just no longer need it in your inventory? Sprouts. Mobile sprouts. Don't steal my juice. Oh, trying to steal from the teddy bear. Good. Oh yeah, before I forget, I'm gonna fight another one of these guys because they're fairly easy and good experience. I think I might try and do another Saturday stream tomorrow. I might just do another chill F-Zero stream. I know Splatfest is going on, but I might save that just to play by myself later. I don't know, I'll think about it. If I want to do Spoon or F-Zero. I think F-Zero would be a little easier in my hands. I mean, I'm going to play Splatfest regardless, but you don't actually need it in your inventory. You would just never know that because ordinarily it's always there. What? I'm hunting for mushrooms. I'm going to collect a ton. So if you do get mushroomized, you can go to that girl, and I believe she will also buy it from you. I am Team Saturday. Hello, regular mole. Tell me how to survive battles. You may have noticed that when you have been badly hurt in battle, you may survive a mortal blow or mortal attack and still have 1 HP. If this has happened, it was because of your guts. Your survival may depend on your guts level. Also, more guts helps you get more smashing hits. Beyond guts, you should have noticed that it takes some time for damage to be taken from you. This is because of the rolling action of the HP meter. Oops, I mean your life. If an enemy deals mortal damage to you, but you defeat all enemies before your life is gone, you survive. This is all I know. The Splatfest is what is the best day of the weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Japan's actually doing a different one, which is, what is, I forget exactly how they phrase it, but it's essentially what is the best filling for desserts. Do you like anko, which is like sweet red beans? Better than it sounds. Custard or whipped cream? I think I would be on team cream. My bear! I can barely believe it. Okay, now that this thing can actually steal my PP, I hate it. You're all jerks. You know, how come my ATM card takes up like the same space in my inventory as like a baseball bat or even a Berg? I could carry so many ATM cards in these pockets. Am I in a bad situation? Well, it's okay, because I'm gonna have to leave this spot soon, in like a second anyway. Oh, cross bridge to Happy Happy Village. No, come on, Ness, just do a running leap. This, I think, is probably one of the toughest parts of the game. Just the very beginning where you're Ness by himself, and there's some really obnoxious enemies in this area, but also, for some weird reason, a pencil-shaped iron statue is blocking the path. Huh, well, nothing to do about that but go home and cry. The world will not be saved. Ness cannot go around. You don't disrespect the pencil statue. Oh, great. And it brought a friend. Oh, and I can't use size splatting. These guys were better when I had a bear. I guess I could get another bear. What? Nope. Ugh, I don't like monsters in any RPG that call friends. Don't do that. Don't inconvenience me like that. You're a monster. You should have no friends. Anyway, to go back to Splatoon, since it was mentioned, oh, hang on. Nope.
Hello, this is the Apple Kid. I've just finished work on this great invention. Get over here as fast as you can. This thing is so cool. See you soon. Slam. Beep.
Yeah, to go back to Splatoon, I'm on Team Saturday. Personally, it's the best day of the weekend. Now, granted, Maurice streams are on Fridays, but I don't have to work on Saturdays. So Saturdays are automatically more appealing because I don't have to go to work to talk to the rabble. And I can sleep in, I can stay up late, you know, within reason, and I'm not filled with dread like Sunday. Yeah, Friday you're too tired, Sunday you have to go in the next day. And yes, I have seen already a couple of posts making jokes about, because Big Man represents Team Sunday, that Big Man is now Catholic. Sunday you have to think about Monday. Actually, it's a long weekend here. Oh, there's a weird man. I was gonna go to the hotel. There's a weird man here. Let me fight this weird man. Who's wearing like goggles or something? Unassuming local what? I don't know if, like, maybe his eyes are really sunken. Or if he's wearing goggles of some sort. But they kind of remind me of, snow goggles? Like, specific types you would see up north that are like thin, like, blocks with... Or rather, blocks with, like, thin eye holes cut into them so you know, don't go blind looking at the snow. A 5 o'clock shadow around his eyes. By thinking, I'm not sure where the hotel is. Maybe I shouldn't have stashed my map. Oh well. There it is. We're good. How do we know Big Man isn't just confused and thinks he's representing Sundays? Because Big Man is the only one in Deep Cut with a brain cell. He has the soul brain cell in Deep Cut.
Ness, Paula. I am Paula. Can you hear me calling you? Help! Come and help me! I don't know where I am. I can hear water running in the distance. Ness, please help me!
I am in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. Please help me. A 5 o'clock shadow around his eyes. I don't want to think about that. How about reading the newspaper before you go? Here is this morning's Tucson Tribune headline. Ghosts found to inhabit tunnel to Threed. That's all you're gonna tell me, huh? What? So, what? Huh? Pardon? Jeez. You're annoying.
Dang me.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Hey you. Later days, pal. Ah ha ha. It's so hot today. It rocks.
Is it cold today? Oh ho ho. See ya. Here, get yourself a juice or something. Ka-ching. Oh. Ness got $50. Good luck, okay? Nice. I bothered a man and got $50 to go away. I feel like maybe far in the back of my mind, some part of me has seen that before, but if you ask me, like, did you know there's a guy you can harass in the Tucson hotel to get money? I wouldn't be able to tell you. I just like to bother people. In games. Much like textual literacy in this day and age, most people stop after the headline. Whoa. Paula, where are you? It's time for a yummy piece of pie. Oh no, her dad is having a meltdown. Whoa. In games, I swear. I don't want to bother people on purpose. Honest to goodness, I worry so much about annoying people in actual real life. For $50, I will leave you alone. For $1,000 a month, I will stop. Paul is not home yet. Everdred and Berglund Park might know something. Oh boy, oh, I'm really worried. Yeah, I already know. We talked to him. She's kidnapped.
Are you looking for that so-called genius Apple kid? As a true genius, I'll tell you that he's in Berglund Park looking for you.
So you can fund Orange Kid's machine, which normally I would show off that kind of thing, but the inventory space. It's a machine that, like, just breaks. Inventory space and also money. Did I talk to the dog possessed by the developer in Onet? No, I totally forgot. Again, I've played this game before a couple times, and I've seen it played more times, but I have not experienced it in a very long time. I've played through Mother 3 more recently, so.
I am a mouse. My master Apple Kid has been waiting for you. We started to nod off while waiting.
Hang on a second, do I even have... I do have inventory space, wow.
I'm feeling really out of it because I've been working all night. But finally, the pencil eraser is ready. This machine will eradicate all pencil-shaped figures in just 1 second. It's incredibly powerful. Just don't use it near a shop that sells pencils. Here, it's yours now.
Ness got the pencil eraser.
If I invent some other brilliant item, I'll call you.
Oh, I will posture check and take a sippy of water. Thank you, 1 sec. I'm kind of debating if I want to go through Peaceful Rest Valley now, or say that for next time, because it is a little late for me, and I'm still really tired. But also, I like this game. I like hanging out with folks here, and maybe I can go for a bit more. I mean, why not, right? So yeah, I might do like a little F-Zero or something stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'd like to. It is actually a long weekend for me, because I have Monday off. It's a holiday here, so I would like to maximize my weekend time a little bit and do something fun. So I'm hoping I'm not super fatigued, and also I need to be mindful of my hands because side order is out soon. In gosh, less than a week. So I need my hands to work for side order. Thank you for understanding. So if any fellow Splatoon fans are here, I'm probably going to stream side order at some point, but I'm going to play through it myself first. Ness is feeling funky. Oh no, he clubbed himself. Maybe he's trying to knock the mushroom off his head and it didn't work. There we go. A ketchup packet. I'm gonna get rid of the ketchup packet. Or I will leave the ketchup packet behind. Why did this mushroom have a ketchup packet? I don't know. Oh, man. Ugh, ugh. Oh, a butterfly. Okay. No, don't.
What have you...
Ness, what have you done? Oof. I can't believe he took out himself. 2 decisive baseball bat hits to the head. Well, I'm out of PP, so I guess I'm gonna have to use my man-bothering money to rest at the inn. Jeez. Yeah, I take back everything I say about EarthBound being nice when you die. I mean, You don't lose progress, you keep your experience, which is nice. But at least let me keep my psychic powers, you know? I do lose half my cash, that's true. Very Dragon Quest now that I think about it. What happened to the structural integrity of the milk-consuming juggernauts of the 90s? Gosh, remember those Got Milk ads that were everywhere? Where they'd have milk mustaches shopped onto people, including one with Mario on it. That's the only one I remember. So I feel like I saw it maybe in, like, I don't know, EGM or Nintendo Power or something. Mario with a milk mustache. To store my money, oh yeah. When I first played through EarthBound and I realized that if you beansed it, I don't know why I didn't go to the ATM in the department store, whatever. Actually, no, I'm gonna buy a bear. I'm gonna buy a bear. And then they were what, 178? So I just need $100. This will work out perfectly. But yeah, the first time I played through EarthBound and I realized that if you beans it, you lose your money. So I thought, oh, I'm going to be smart. I'm just never going to carry any money with me just in case something goes awry. But then there were many points in the game where I would have the opportunity to buy something, not at a regular store. You know, just someone out and about, and I wouldn't have any money with me. That Mario commercial is a relic of your little boy mind. Sometimes you wonder if it was actually real. My recollection is that video game advertising in the 90s was its own unique beast. Very aggressive and grotesque. Do I want to sell anything? Do you want my soundstone? Oh, man. Is it worth keeping the broken machine? I can't actually use the broken machine for a long time. I might just sell a Berg. Don't sell it, okay. I guess actually I should take out money so I can call the Escargot Express. Yeah, I'm gonna store it. Oh, I didn't even buy the bear. It doesn't let you sell anything you can't get again. Yeah, it didn't even... I'm like, why do I have all this money? Because I sold the bird, but didn't buy the bear. Okay. I'm going to take out $11, because I assume the fee is still 18. There we go. And I'm going to stash it. And then we're going to worry about the broken machine much, much later. Oh wait, it costs $1 to use the phone. Ugh. Okay. Click. I'll call Mom. I should have used the hotel phone. Whatever, whatever. Hang on, I need to take $2 more out of the ATM. Why is the payphone costing me a whole dollar every time I use it? I'd say, I guess inflation, but there aren't even payphones anywhere anymore. Oh, see, I thought calling Mom prevented homesickness. Like, imagine the ATM having like a withdrawal fee. Can I stash the receiver phone? Does anyone know? Will that affect things? Or is it like Tracy having the sound stone? Like, I can? Okay, good. I think you should keep it, heck. Do you want a sound stone? No. Never mind. Take the machine and my money. Ugh. I can only force it to never be put in. I guess like the sound stone, huh? Should have packed my inventory full. It was already full, but not full enough. I'm going to try and bum rush my way through Peaceful Rest Valley a little bit, because again, it's probably the toughest part, or one of the toughest parts of this game, because again, you're Ness by yourself. I'm going to try and make those respawn. Yeah, just one enemy. Nope, never mind, they're both here. There are enemies in there, not just like the mobile sprout, which try and steal your precious PP, but also the oaks. If people have played this before, you know the oak trees, that when you beat them, they explode. And there's no way to avoid the damage from them exploding. The only way you can deal with it is lessening the damage by taking them out fast and then just mashing through so the HP counter stops. But they always explode. It wouldn't be so bad, you know, if you had a party member, or party members, but it's just Ness. Formidable Oaks, aka the Mash A, the enemy. Or aka Mash A, the enemy. Cool. I guess, like, not being quite strong enough and then beansing it is kind of a way of the game making me grind a little. I don't want to spend time actively grinding on stream, because I feel like that's not very interesting. Oh no! They're gardening. Homesickness has a random chance of happening after every fight when you reach level 15, give or take. Oh. I didn't actually know the mechanics behind how it works. I just know that it pops up occasionally. And sometimes Ness loses a turn because he's homesick. Is it true that having a chick in your inventory can also help? I don't remember. It's been a while. To be clear, if you've not seen this game, chick isn't a baby bird. Not that you just have like a random girl in your inventory. You love seeing grinding on screen, particularly if one is playing as Tony Hawk. Gosh, I remember renting Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I forget which one. I think it was one of the ones on the N64. I don't know if there was only one or multiple. But I made my skater based on Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. Because there was a hoodie that had like a big black stripe across the middle, so I made it blue. Blonde pigtails, yeah. Ness used the pencil eraser. For some weird reason, the iron pencil statue was erased. So that, in Japanese, I believe was... Hopefully I'm not getting the... Uh-oh. Hang on. Sorry. Picture's taken instantaneously. Uh-huh. That is impressive that he got on that rock. I kind of wish that he left in different ways sometimes, like he fell in the river and drifted away. Anyway. Oh, no. Oh, no. There it is, the territorial oak. Look at this face. Great. Let me get through this. Stop hurting my bear. Beep, beep. It's never cowardly to run away. What about the experience? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Ooh, okay. Wispy Woods' cousin. Imagine if Wispy Woods could explode. I think those fights would go much differently. Anyway, in Japanese, the pencil eraser there, or the iron pencil statue is an octopus instead. And the item you're given is the takokeshi. Keshi being the Japanese word for eraser. So because that doesn't work in English, the localizers made it the pencil and the pencil eraser instead. Oh, my bear. So I forgot the little UFOs can give you a cold. Wispy Woods wishes he was that scary. I wonder if at points I should be using my other abilities, like hypnosis or paralysis. But I'm used to, in a lot of games, those types of abilities not really being worth it compared to just using a turn to wail on the enemies. Because a lot of the time they won't be effective. One of the, there's only a couple exceptions I can think of to that. The Shin Megami Tensei series. I'm just going to use that right now. And Etrian Odyssey. Luck capsule. It increases your luck when taken. Yeah, just take the drugs you found in a box in, like, the middle of the woods. The ant I fought is vulnerable to hypnosis. Oh! You know, that is actually very good to know. That is the way I came. Because I am so used to it in games, those kinds of abilities not being worth it at all. Oh, run, 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 run. Even though it's a boss. Okay, thank you. That is very handy to know. Plus, I just want to have more options in combat than just hit with stick. I wonder who made the bridge impassable. Why would someone do this? Crud. I'm a chuckster. And then he throws Ness back across. I'm sorry, that's the only thing I could think about. That'll be a pain whenever I get around to streaming Mario Sunshine. You know what shine I'm talking about. Oh yeah, you can't scan enemies until later, so you wouldn't know their weaknesses. So you could just try stuff, I suppose, but it's risky biz when you're Ness by himself. Every turn precious. Is my life already maxed out? Oh yeah, it is. Oh well. I like that sound effect. It feels soothing somehow. Like, yes, this is a thing that would refill my HP. Oh, I don't want to fight that. I believe I've seen in a speedrun of this game, oh, heck, that people use the skip sandwich to glitch down to where that cabin is. Ow. I don't have a skip sandwich because I gave it to Apple Kid, and I don't know how to pull it off. But there's some way to do that. Yeah, that's another thing that a lot of RPGs have, that you don't know if something works or can work but just didn't work, or if it's something that doesn't ever work. Like, some games will have different wording depending. Like, isn't affected by versus such and such attack missed. Coil snake. Coil snuck. One experience. Most status effects have resistances. That too. So I guess it's like, it's a cost-benefit thing. Oh yeah, I love the music here. I didn't truly appreciate EarthBound's soundtrack and its heavy use of samples until much later. But it's really unique, again, being a Super Nintendo game that relies heavily on sampling, and just the vibe, the atmosphere is very different compared to anything else that was available at the time. And even now, I think it still really stands out. Hello, plain old mole. You are certainly stronger than you were while wandering around Onett. Have you ever suddenly gotten the "you won" message when you met a weak enemy? That's surefire proof that you've become stronger. You don't want to waste your time fighting wimpy enemies, do you? I wish more games had that. I love that. Happy, happy. We wanted to join the Happy Happy religious group. We're a married couple from Tucson. Our child is waiting for us in Tucson. As a souvenir, we'd like to bring him some happiness. Geez, imagine your parents go on a trip and they come back after having been indoctrinated into a cult. I'm not saying this is a cult, of course. This is a normal town. This is the famous Happy Happyism Counseling Office. When you obtain happiness, you should visit the Happy Happyism headquarters. It's located at the center of this village. You might misunderstand what I have to say, but Carpenter's voice affects one's minds like a hypnotist. You don't seem to understand, so I'll explain it to you. When the world is changed to blue, a peaceful country can be established. Do you understand now? No. Although you don't understand now, someday you will. I did not return to lie or exaggerate. Why would I remember to do that? Why would I remember to do anything when I'm streaming? Magpie brain. We all know this. Uh-oh. Excuse me, tourist. I'm collecting donations to help protect the world from contaminants. Donate whatever you can. Yeah, here you go. How much would you like to donate? There you go. Incredible! I can't believe people exist who have no money at all. Blue. I think if you don't donate, she like follows you around and harasses you. But I'm broke, so you're a powerless lady. You want to talk to Mr. Carpenter directly? You must think you're pretty important, and boy, do you have a lot of nerve. You deserve to be struck by lightning. Jeez, lady. I just gave her all my money. Mr. Carpenter communicates with the divine, so he is able to deliver inspired messages. She says, I'll be your shadow then, and runs super fast. Oh no, we've had enough shadow. No.
I'm not sure. Boing. Friends in valley behind 3. Ding ding.
Didn't even think about what kind of voice to give that creature. Normal person in that house. Hello, fenced up man.
Psst, 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 psst. Wait, kid, help me. We kidnapped Paula. You know, she's hidden in a mountain cabin. Oh no, I've done it. I thought you were one of us. You know I was joking.
Just forget about this. Ba, 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 ba. Meager live-in farm. Lodgings available. How now, Blue Cow? I'm just a plain old cow, but Mr. Carpenter's messages always move me. Ugh. We're all like one big happy family here in Happy Village. Basically, our policy is to only allow family members to stay here in the village. However, if you are interested in learning about happyism, we may make an exception and let you stay for $50. Yes? No faith, no money. You are a hopeless case. Jeez. Everyone here's so mean to me. I should sleep in their bed anyway out of spite. May you get struck by lightning is quite an insult, or however she phrased it. When I painted everything blue, as Mr. Carpenter said, my wife would run out on me return home. Congratulations. Maybe to kick some sense into you.
Mr. Carpenter wants a girl. No, I don't mean it like that. I mean he's looking for a girl who can be the high priestess of happyism. I heard he's already got her.
Though you may not believe it. Oh, want to use? I'm good, but thank you. Blue. I'm not busy right now. Oh, I don't need a hospital. Yeah, well, actually, I am pretty busy. Blue. No, I'm good. No treatment. Oh, there was a guy. He bum rushed me from the trees. Insane cultist. Oh no, this is not good PR for your cult. Oh wait, I didn't want to hit auto fight. Oh, how do I stop auto fight? Heck. Okay. I did not mean to do that. I meant to go sigh. There. It must be really hot in those robes. And no ventilation either. I mean, I guess that's how they keep them controlled. Make them miserable. Make them uncomfortable. Well, not so uncomfortable they want to leave. Blue. I wish for everything in this world to become blue. You just going around with like a little saxophone, just dooting your words. Auto fight is a useful mechanic that under no circumstances should ever be picked. I'll use it in Etrian Odyssey. I think that those who won't paint everything blue are opposed to peace. I want them all to listen, even if it requires kicking their butts. Again, this game, weirdly prescient. I'm monitoring those who don't pay at the food stand. I heard many footprints exist deep down in the East Cave. People call that place Lilliput Steps, and it makes them feel uneasy. If you're about to die, autofight will heal you. I didn't know that. I'm used to autofights in games just being an automatic basic attack and nothing else. There's a place ahead that can't be painted blue. It's a strange and anti-blue place. I can't stop thinking about it, and I can't even go near that place. All of our products are blessed. Blue Drugstore. What do you got before I take anything out of the ATM? Nothing I really want. Wow, cup of coffee? For a small child? Yeah, I want a cup of coffee. Oh, a Sandlot bat. And a Holmes hat. Okay, I'm gonna buy that stuff. Do I have the inventory space for it? Well, I think it will sell the stuff I have, so. I'm just gonna do flat 200. Should I was thinking about the food stand. I'll show off the food stand thing. Have a good one, Boogie. I'm probably gonna stop in a mo, but I'll show off the food stand after I talk to everyone in this town. Or rather, I'll show off the food stand, I'll talk to people in the town, and then I'm gonna call it an evening. I'll get this hat. Little deer stalker. There we go. Well, that was a valuable baseball cap. Okay. The information on the back of the refreshing herb reads as follows. If you catch a cold, if you're ill or you can't seem to heal, if you're poisoned, if you're depressed, a refreshing herb is the real deal. I know it seems pretty iffy, but you should give it a try. Oh, that's true. Don't stay up too late playing video games. We trust you. Feel free to shop here. What would you like to buy? Egg. Nothing. Ness did not pay. I noticed you didn't pay. That's not very unassuming of you, local guy. Whoa, what the heck? Sir! Dear God. Am I gonna go fast enough to heal myself? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna McFreaking die. Maybe I can run. You won this confrontation, but the good side of you must ache with regret. I ache with something, all right. Do I still have enough money for the inn? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh no, there's a man. Don't fight me. I guess I could heal. Whoa. No. Oh, he's gone. I did not kill him, but perhaps I killed his spirit. Okay, let's use the inn. Probably good to make sure I'm healed up before I start next time, anywho. Very well. Be sure to do your blue chant before bed. Yeah, I'd say the other guy won that fight. But, you know, we won the moral victory because we didn't club him to death, even though we could have. And yes, I am setting aside the whole morality of taking an egg and not paying for it. You know, they trusted me, so they have no one to blame but themselves. Should I already talk to everybody in here? This is the drugstore. Maybe that was, like, all the important people in this town. Because I've been in this house, right? Do you hear that? Normal town. Look, a chick. A chick that just hatched. Beep, beep. No. Sir. I didn't even get a free banana. I only stole an egg. Ow. Cool, okay. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go to the phone, and I'm going to save, and I'm going to call it an evening. So thank you very much. for joining me for EarthBound. I'm really happy I'm finally streaming this game. It's been a long time coming. I've been looking forward to it. I hope you are all enjoying it as well, especially if you've never seen it before. It's a very unique game. And I think it's something special in a lot of ways. Although I wish the inventory was better. But, you know, we can't have everything. That's okay. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me. Again, I might stream tomorrow afternoon, but I'm gonna have to see how fatigued I am. So, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you next time. Blue, blue.